All right, it's tomorrow. We didn't really get much rain, just a little drizzle, so I have to untarp it and we'll finish sawing this big log. This thing is big. I mean, that's up to my chin. So yeah, all right, let's get to it. Okay, got the saw untarped. As soon as I did that, it started looking like it might rain. I don't know if you can see that, but some of the trees started changing color overnight, big time. I mean, there's a lot of yellow showing up back in there. And here, come on over here, I'll show you something else. You can see those started changing there. And the big maple in front of the house, it is all lit up. So yeah, fall is in full swing now. There's another one there that changed overnight. I love the colors. I hate the fact that winter's coming. Even the weeds are turning colors. All right, so we're gonna try and get some cuts off this today. Nice flat top there. It's not so flat. What is this? Hang on a sec, I gotta check this. That does not look flat to me. Oh no, there's a big dip here. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see my finger underneath there. That's pretty bad. That's about a 3/16 dip. So I'm gonna have to cut real slow to keep that from happening anymore. But I did it with the other half of this log. I can do it with this one. I'll get nice flat cuts. So I don't know if you could tell, but that looked like it was going wavy again to me. Right in here. I don't know, maybe it's straight, I can't tell until I pull it off. Wow, that's heavy. Oh yeah. got it flipped over. It's really hard cutting this thing. This wood is so knotty, it wants to go wonky on you. And I think it did when I cut that last one. I'm going to check now to see if it's flat. Well, that's flat. A little bit of 1/16 of an inch dip. And there's an 1/8 of an inch there. And an 1/8 there. So yeah. It's still going wonky. That's 3/16. Oh, I can feel there's a big rise right there. Yeah, that's not good. We'll do a water splash after this one. Popped off when I was backing up. I knew it would happen. I was cutting and I realized I can't get by this lump over here. I'll show you what I'm looking at. It was stupid I didn't check this first. See that big lump right there? This massive knot. I'm not cutting that off, but there's no way that is going to get past this. You can see that right there. There's no way. Look at the blade. I hear the roller still spinning in here. Yeah, that was a screw up. We'll just let that finish on its own. I'm not putting my hands in there. I am going to have to wedge this or something to get the blade out because it's stuck in there pretty good. See, popped right off the wheel. That's because I was backing up and it pushed the blade forward, pulled it right off the front of the wheel. Probably screwed up some of the teeth somewhere. We'll see when I gotta start it up again. Well, in the meantime, I'll take care of that. You guys take a break. So I got the blade out, but this turned into a real nightmare. So this I had in here, and I couldn't get this out then after I got the blade out. So I used a wood splint, got it in there, managed to get this out, but then this got stuck. So I said, hey, no problem. I'll take the saw and I'll just come in here and cut it right out of there. Well, it's thicker than the saw blade. So as soon as I cut through it, it clamped down on the blade and just locked it up dead tight in there. So now the blade was stuck again. I had to get this out, get the blade out, put this back in, and I'm finally able to pull that out. Get my pry bar out, and hopefully I can get this out. You can see how tight that is. Ha! Free at last. We can go back to cutting now. So I was examining the blade just now. It's got 2 broken teeth. So I don't know if it's going to cut good or not, but this is just a skim cut to get the top off it. So I'm going to take a chance with this blade and see if it makes it through. If it doesn't, I'll replace it with another one. Yeah, no, we got to put another blade on. It was cutting wavy as heck. Okay, new blade is installed. Thought I saw a big metal staple, but it was just a tree slug. Twin turtles. Bring you in here to take a look. So it is really hard to get a flat cut when you have knots like that. Those are so dense and so hard, and as you can see, they are just everywhere. But it's flat. It's flat. Flat. There's a little bit of a gap there, but nothing to write home about. Flat. 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 Had to show you this. So there's that 3-dimensional chatoyance. That is so cool. There's more. I mean, it's around all these big knots. It's sticky too. All right. You guys need a new battery. Nobody said anything. So we'll put a battery in. I'm going to put you up there, right up on top, so you're looking down on this. And that ought to give you a good view while I make about 3 more cuts. Got quite a pile of sawdust going here. Going to require some cleanup tonight. Okay. Ooh, a red beetle. Bye, beetle. need to go get more cooking oil. I'm going real slow because when you're cutting 35 inches wide with these hard knots, this many of them, it wants to do this. If you go slow, you pretty much get it flat. All right, I refilled the cooking oil, got my safety glasses so I'm not getting a face full of sawdust. Let's get back at it. I'm doing 2.5 inch thick slabs, so. All right, those were 2.5 inch thick. This is now 14 inches up, but there's 1.5 inches underneath it. So I'll probably do 2 3.5 inch thick, and whatever the last one is, I'll leave it at that. I'm not doing the math today. All right, can I turn this over? Oh crap. Ah. Nice light 2.5 inch slabs. So since these aren't heavy enough for me, the next ones are going to be 3.5 inch. I don't know how I'm going to move them. Well, that didn't work, did it? Knock you backwards. Yeah, I'll do this the easy way. Just over 1 foot thick. So I could do 3.5, 3.5, and 5. Why not? How heavy could a 5 inch slab that's 35 inches wide be, right? Yeah, I'm going to throw some water on this one for you. This is some pretty stuff. I may not have enough water in one jug for this. All right, come on over and take a look at this one. That's a 3.5 inch thick slab. Look at that mountain of sawdust there. There's that chatoyancy. It looks like wood flames. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm gonna have to show this to you in sections. Jeez. There's more chatoyancy, that whole section there. That's insane. It looks so three-dimensional. Here, I don't know if you can make that out. There's red. What is there red for inside of pine? And over here, more chatoyancy. Oh, that looks gorgeous. And that knot is so tight. There's a face for you. This is all three-dimensional, this whole section here. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And then as we get down here, there's more big stuff, there's more three-dimensional. Look at that one there, wow. So what I'll do, I'm going to climb up on here for you and try and give you the overall view, because this is just too big to get in the camera. I'm going to have to walk on it. Right there, that's at least 35 inches wide. This log was worth cutting open. This is gorgeous. Even that. I mean, you probably have to cut that part off, but no dirty footprints are on it. But that is long and big, really big. Where's my glove? Yeah, here we go. Look at that. It's really big. Alright, so 2 more cuts. I think the next one is going to be at 3.5, just like the last one. And then, right now it's 9 inches, so 3.5 would leave me with 5.5. I'll probably do a 3 and a 2.5 after that. And that'll take me down to right in that first where I got the blade stuck, that cut. I'll be cutting right across through there so that there's no extra saw marks in the blade, in the slabs. So I'm going to cut 3.5. And then here in this cut, I'm gonna saw through it. Yeah, I know, good luck, right? There's a screw, and it's no, it's hanging up. Oh, it's because I'm an idiot. Yeah. I wedged the wrong slab up. I'm cutting the bottom, I wedged the top. Well, duh. That would explain why it's not coming out. get this off. I was being lazy, I admit it. A little lazy, causes a lot of trouble. That is a big slab. Woo! That is a big, big slab. Here's the top of my grate, and it's 4 inches off the ground. Yeah, biggie. Biggie and thick. All right. So, after all that, I realized this doesn't get turned over. So I'm turning it back because it's already the right side up. So are those two. So I'm just being an idiot. And that last one I probably didn't need to turn over either. I have to look at the video and see. So yeah, sorry, this machinery is loud. I couldn't hear you yelling at me. Don't flip it over. That's a maple leaf on a pine. There's more chatoyance there. This is just an incredible slab. All right, so I'm cutting this way down here. You can see where the wedge is. That's where I'm cutting. So I have a 2.5 and a 2.5. And they ought to be easier to move. I'm just gonna pick them up with the straps and go set them on the stack because they're in the right order, I think. I don't know. I'm an idiot. I'm not doing the math today. I'm not thinking today. Then I gotta clean this up. Man, I made some trenches here with this skidster moving this big log around. I didn't think I could do this myself. And this is big. But I did it. There's some really amazing patterns in here. I'll bring it down in a second and just brush some of this crap off. Let me see how flat it is. Oh, there's a little dip. I'm going to say I'm within a 1/16 of an inch of being perfectly flat. That's not bad for a lumpy log. You can see there. I mean, it's all over. It's everywhere. I don't know what that is. But then you get down here and it's a little color at the edge, and then there's this long, I don't know what to call that, a tail of some kind, a comet's tail. And then this, which is, I know the camera's not going to do that justice, but that's incredible. That is so three-dimensional. And then right here, there's another one. I mean, this would make an amazing countertop. It's got one straight edge and then this goofy live edge with these big lumps. Look at that. Big bump there, and then down here there's another bit. Here, I'll show you from the end. I'll show you from this end. It'll look better. There you go. You can see it there. And the back edge is pretty much straight. I mean, there's a couple of spots where it goes in, but you know, saw off a couple inches and man, you got it. That is big. All right, well, it's cut. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna pick these two up and try and stack this on the pile. And when I'm done stacking, I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's stacked. I'm sure you don't need to see me suffer. So I don't know if you can see, but it started raining. So I packed up the sawmill and put it in the garage and cleaned up all the crud out here and put it on the burn pile where all that sawdust gets wet. But down here, I've got slabs all over the place. It's starting to rain a little harder now. So there's 3. Those are big. And then I got 2 more big slabs here. And yeah, and that one's huge. That's enormous. And then the one I just put on there, which is those 2-inch, so these are the 3.5-inch. So there's the 2-incher I put on there, and I'm still putting the stickers in it. Got to get the stickers in there and get that block out, and then take that one over there and bring it over here. Hopefully I won't get too wet. I may go inside for a little while. I see some blue sky. Right there, there's a hole, but here it's raining. So I may wait the rain out. So, thanks for watching. Hope you had fun. So that big log was sitting there, I don't know, the past 3 months. So for everybody who saw it there, it's cut up. Yep, there's the slabs. There's more slabs. There's lumber. The colors are changing. Oh yeah. It's changing. Even going down the hill. Go around this way. Yeah. Down in the valley, it's really changing. Oh, my deer. Don't want to leave that. So out here, you can really see them down there. It's all lit up. There's the bridge. You can barely make it out from up here. That's where we were doing the repairs the other day, way down there. But look at that, it's all lit up. Even back here. Another day or so, this is going to be so bright you won't believe it. You won't believe how much it changes. Yep, I got it stacked. That was a chore. That is a big log. That is a big log. That's, I mean, it's up to my chest. Here's the other one. Look at how much higher this is than that one. And that was a big one. Ask Uncle Mike. He busted his butt flipping those over with me. This one is way bigger. Let's show it this way. There. It's twice as big. Okay. Anyway, it's cut. It's stacked. I gotta strap it yet, but that's